What is up, everybody? We are back with another career mode series episode with our Accrington Stanley. Today we're going to be going up against York City. Basically this series has been going well. We're top of the table, which is very good. At the minute, everybody's fit. Morale is okay except for some of the subs, but we'll get over that. And if they don't like it, they'll sell them because I don't really have much emotional connection hanging them. They're all 55 overall. So if we're going to start this game, coming into this game I felt pretty confident. We're at Town Park, we're away from home, which means a draw would do, but you got to keep getting those points on the board to stay on the top of the table. At the very start I just tried to play it around. I got the ball into Wilson, who played a lovely ball into Pereira, who's been a godsend since he came in, shoots. You need him to finish those chances. We still have McCartan playing striker as well. Hancock Young plays a great ball over top. It's just intercepted at the last second. McCartan is always making those runs in behind. This is just at the end of the first half. Now they get through and Camdal comes back with a great tackle. Wilson gives the ball away. They cross it back in. Bettinelli with another great save. Bettinelli has been making saves every week. He's just keeping us in a lot of games. Hancock Young gets the ball now. And when he gives it to Pereira, I'm just looking across for anybody. Nobody's running. Nobody. I just wait it out. And then, of course, it goes to nobody. Azubu picks up the scraps. He gives it to Chris James on the new great pass. Pereira shoots, keeper saves it. So, half time comes around. It's 0-0. We haven't really done anything of note. I mean, Pereira's got in twice, but he hasn't really quite. Started the second half. I was just trying to go and change it around. Go and try and keep up the good work, the pressure, put them on. McCartan gets through here now. He's just not good enough to get the touch away, and they close him down. A Con Hockey 94 special free kick, swings it in. Holy shit, he actually got to it. Fuck, McCartan misses that just by a whisker. Ball come over the top to Ralta. Ralta's running onto it now. Ralta turns back inside, beats two men, cuts inside, and he does that. What a goal by Ralta. That's exactly what we have him there. He's right foot, I think, and we're playing him on his left, so he can cut in and just do exactly that. Sticks in the top corner. Exactly what we want from him. Now we have the goal. We're definitely not going to lose. This is us just in the last few minutes just trying to keep the ball. Give it into Chris James, who gives a good ball to McCartan. We're just playing around perfect. This is great football. McCartan comes through, McCartan turns him, and one-on-one shoots. He has to be putting them away. He's our main striker and he's just not very good in front of the goal. So at the end of the game, we were coming through, they came across. I mean, that was it. We got the 1-0 victory against York City, which is exactly what we want. 3 more points on the board. We're still moving up in the table. At the start of the season we did not have high hopes, and now we are top of the table, which is exactly what we wanted. The new free agents that we brought in have really helped, and that's Bettinelli, another clean sheet on the board. He must have the top clean sheets in the league, surely. We don't have the most goals, but we definitely have the most clean sheets, and you can't lose if you don't concede. Game now against Chesterfield, who would be one of the best teams in the league, I think. All the squad is going to be tired from the last game. It was a tough 1-0 victory, so I replaced everybody really. I brought in Gray and took off Pereira, even though he got man of the match in the last game. Miller, who had recovered from an injury, came on. He's our centre mid. Naismith came in. We had Mingola, who was originally our right mid. So going into this game, once again, we're still on a winning run. We're victory. We haven't lost yet, except for that cup game against Portsmouth. We won't talk about that. Start there. So this is goes coming through. Naismith down the line. He crosses it in to Julian Gray. Julian Gray has 90 jumping, so that's why we have him in there. We're just going to try and cross the ball in. This is them coming through again, and a big mix-up in defence. Bettinelli, of course, always in control of the situation, recovered well. Buxton coming through a right mid. He passes it into Julian Gray, who's been way too deep, but what a great ball into Naismith, who hits it first time. And that's what happens when you hit the ball first time with a 57 rated player. That's what happens. It's just not good. Don't do it. This is Mingola coming through the middle. He gives in to Gray, who once again is very deep. Gives another great ball into Naismith, making that run. Naismith tries to shoot. It's a much too tight angle. I don't know why I shot from there with Naismith especially. Half time comes around, it's 0-0, we haven't really made anything. Naismith had 2 good chances, but Flown doing great, once again closing down as all my strikers do. Mingola gets in now and plays a great ball into Julian Gray. Chases onto it, turns the defender, brings it inside, one touch, bottom corner. That's exactly why he's in the team. That's what we need. We need our substitutions to come in, even though they're not in the starting team, to come in, make an impact, try and fight for their opening place. Because some of these lads, if they play well enough, I will play them in the big matches. Come out ball, I'm closing down the space again. I give it back into Julian Gray, who misses from 5 yards. And I know he's after scoring, but that's just not good enough from one of our strikers. Mingola, all the damage is coming down the wings here. Mingola crosses in, Julian Gray with 90 heading. That's exactly what he's good at. Just jumps up, 90 heading, and of course, 90 heading I should say, 90 jumping. And I think he's 75 heading, so he's just really good at one thing, and you just got to take advantage of that. This is them on the attack now. They get a shot, I try and come out and block it down, and it just rolls wide. It seems like everything stopped there for a minute. Banks, whoever he is. This is the 88th minute, Julian Gray still chasing everything. He gets in and he just can't finish it off. He's just not good with his feet. Way better with his head. 90 minute comes, we win 2-0 with Julian Gray who scores a brace. It's good that we have lads coming in and making an impact. Mingola and Naismith were all over the place. They were causing them all sorts of problems down the wing. And Julian Gray popped up with 2 goals, so there's not really much more you can ask for from your players. So we're moving into our next game now, I should say. Bristol Rovers, who I don't know if they'd be good or not, but we have our main team starting, so that we're always confident when our main team is starting. McCartan is leading the line again. They get in through Brunt. Brunt tries to cross it, and it comes across the Howell. Boy try and come across the fend. I missed the first one. Bettinelli with another great save. That's exactly what he's in there for. Bettinelli just saves everything. They have this guy called Alito who gives a great ball into Mohamed, and Bettinelli again. He's just there for everything. Pereira picks the ball up now, sees the through ball. Ralta's in. Ralta from the other side. Ralta tries to apply the finish and he drives it wide. And that is half time. Just nothing really once again. First half we seem to be starting slow in all of our games, which just isn't good enough really. Terrible team in the first half. We just cannot get goals on the board. Second half we usually come out and score about 7, which is fairly annoying to be honest with you. So this is them coming through. Brunt with a great through ball and their striker, and Bettinelli saves it and he can't get to the rebound. I think that's the first goal Bettinelli has let in the league, which is amazing when you think about it, how many. This is another great ball by Ezogu. Ralta comes in, hits on the volley, and just like Naismith in the last game, just cannot get that on target. We need to be getting better at that. This is Hankook Young turns, he gets in, Hankook Young, goalkeeper saves this. Hankook Young, our CDM. Okay, so 80th minute, we're 1 goal down, we need a goal badly. Pereira steps up, Pereira puts it in the back of the net. Yes, that is exactly what we needed. 1-0 down, we didn't want our first loss of the season. The man steps up with a little dink through the middle. It takes 1 touch, back in the net. Yes, perfect. That is just amazing when you think about it. So that will end 1-1, and at that I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Leave a like if please, it really helps me out, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. So peace out.